Shalom, shalom, family. It's your brother Chris, live from Houston, Texas. But we sorry about that earlier. We're gonna redo this interview. I got my brother, Mr. Charlie, in the house. Yes, sir. What's going on with your Hebrew?
What's going on, Doc? How you doing? We back at it once again. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we back up in this thing, God keep, man. All praise to the Most High. So, man, we're gonna get right into this thing. Um, so first, how did the character of Mr. Charlie come about, Aki?
Mr. Charlie was a COVID baby. Um, he was, birthed out of boredom in my apartment building, and I went to Party City and said, "How can I come up with a character name and in his attire?" So once I went to the store, I started picking. I'm trying to look for some type of old school style swag with Mr. Charlie, and I ended up finding my equipment at Party City, and we've been rocking ever since then.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And so you've been on TikTok and been on Facebook and Instagram, and man, I've never really seen a lot of people doing the Hebrew comedy. So is that something that you kind of just started, or just something that you was already thinking about, my brother?
Um, I wouldn't say I started it. You know what I'm saying? Israel's big, so I can say for a time being, I thought I was the only one. And then our brother down there in up there in Dallas, Texas, DJ Taz, did an event with sister Aziza Jokes, and he sent her to me, and I never heard of her before, and she's like, "Shalom, what's up?" I said, "Man, who sent you?" She said, "DJ Taz," and I was like, "Let me go verify real quick." So I went to go verify. I came back. I said, "Shalom, how you doing?" You know what I'm saying? So uh, I think there's a few of us out there, man. Um, Aziza Jokes, man, she real funny. I got the pleasure of hosting with her last year down in Dallas for the Hebrew Wall Street event, man. Peacher and Shia, boy, they some good Hebrews down there in Dallas, man. They treated us real good down there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, it's something about y'all brews up there in that nap time, man. Just that brotherly love, man. The outside looking in is every time I see y'all, man, on Instagram and different social media platforms, brother, man. Y'all always had that brotherly love, man. So just tell me a little bit about Naptown Brews, man, and that love out there, my brother.
Well, this Naptown Brews is a different breed, Doc. You know what I'm saying? We got we do a lot of together as a family, as a one body with many different members. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of really stepping on toes from what I can see. Um, we do a lot of correction around here. Uh, and it seemed like everybody's taking the correction pretty well, because if they didn't, they'd have been gone. You know what I'm saying? But we got a good plethora of different talents, and mainly like you said, the brotherly love. So we always do the most high business first before we do our business.
Yes, sir. Indeed, indeed, Aki, man. Like I say, man, it's always a good thing, man, to see brotherly love, man. And man, I definitely love to come out there, man, and kick it with y'all brews out there in the nap town, man. Most definitely. And that brings me to my next question. So, who started the Yasa, and how did that come about, my brother?
Yes. Yeah, we're gonna get you up here. Most I will. We can get you up here for the Feast of Trumpets when we do it this year. You know what I'm saying? It's most I will. We get you up here for that. That should on that should busy on that. Hopefully, it's a double should busy again this year. But the creator of Yes Sir was a brother named Brother Jacob down in that ST Hill, better known as St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? He was, to my knowledge, the creator of that word and drawing it out like that. And then when I came into the truth, my brother-in-law was already saying, yes, just like our brother Jacob is. And I took the initiative and borrowed it from both of them. No, I'm not paying any royalties on yes, sir. No, sir, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I do have a chain that's back there that says yes, sir. And when I got that chain made, I got one made for Brother Jacob. So he got a yes, sir chain. I don't know if he ever wore it. I never seen him wear it, but I know he got it down there in his archives somewhere down there in that St. Louis ST Hell. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, indeed, indeed. Yeah, that brother Jacob, something else, man. I remember the first time I ever heard of Mr. Hebrew One and God's Warrior and all the STL brothers out there, man. Needless to say, they are one of a kind brothers, man. Yes, indeed, Akeem. So that brings me to the next question. So, how did you get into the truth? Or how did the Most High wake you up? Like, what year, what time? How was that experience with you, my brother?
Well, a lot of I always make mention that my mom got me into the truth. She had told me about this about a year and some change after my father had passed away. So my mom called me and she asked me if I knew who I was according to the script. And I said, you know, my nickname. My nickname in the streets is KJ, you know. And she said no. So I said my government name. I ain't gonna tell you Hebrew my government name so y'all can look me up. No, sir. So she said, well, you not ready. Call me when you're ready. I said, well, damn it, mama, you on the phone, just tell me what you want. You know. So she told me to read Deuteronomy 28. And just like most black people do, we're gonna see how long this book is. And I looked at it, I didn't know how to read. Okay. And I looked at it and I said, hold on. I said, this thing says 68 verses. It's too long. It's too many periods and punctuations. I'm going to be stuttering all through this thing. I read it 3 times in one night. 3. That thing, it took me 45 minutes each time. When I say I couldn't read, I couldn't read. It sounded like I had Parkinson's when I was reading. You know what I'm saying? It was bad, you know. And finally I got the picture after the 3rd time. But, you know, that's how I got it started. My mom ended up telling me a dream that she had about my short leggers, and I kept pushing off the Shabizi. And after she told me that dream, I said, what time is the Shabizi? And she told me, and I've been going ever since.
And all praise to the Most High for that, Doc, man. That is, that's pretty funny, my brother. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Akeem. So it brings us to the next question, Doc. You have a slogan out here, Mr. Best Dress Himself. Can you elaborate a little bit on that, my brother, and how did that name stuck to you, my brother?
My bad. Thing freezing up on me. So you know, when you in this walk, you start to come up with different type of slogans, you know, and Shabizi is a new word that's out there in the streets. If y'all ain't heard it, you heard it here first. Shabizi is mine. Don't you take it. Okay. But Mr. Best Dress himself, um, when you're doing promotions, you got to make your stuff stand out a little bit more than others. You know what I'm saying? Um, I may or may not have said it originally with my brother Makello in the studio. I'm not sure, but and it could have been on a promotional thing. But you can hear Mr. Charlie, Mr. Best Dress himself on the sounds. I'm sorry, the Psalms to Be Saved by Makello. That's a new album that's out, that's dropped. I'm on there a couple of times. But that's how I think I came up with it. I'm not even quite sure. But when you want to make yourself stand out from the rest of the flock, you got to do something a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? So that is what it is. It's like.
Right, yes, indeed, I get it, man. That album right there, that makes the cut all day long round here, Hockey. And yes, sir. Man, shout out to that brother, man. Definitely doing some good kingdom business out there. And you got these skits that's been going on TikTok and other platforms, and you have your kids with you, and it's all a family thing, man. Explain a little bit to the people, man. How did that come about, or how you decided to start incorporating the family in this thing?
Uh, when doing it with my short leggers, I found out, that's another way to get them to get more involved in the truth and to explore some talents that they think that they may not have. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's a struggle, Art. You know what I'm saying? It's a struggle, okay? When you're dealing with short leggers, especially of our kind and our stature, they don't listen all the time. They don't listen. So, sometimes I have, a size 14 shoe at hand just in case, or I have like a size 46 belt just in case. We spoil the rod and spare the child, So I make it a point to make sure my kids are getting involved in with this. This is the age of technology. So, the short leggers may know more about technology than we do. You know, my son at one point in time brought his Xbox One over the house a few years back, and I'm hooking it up. How I hooked up my Sega Dreamcast. Plug it up to the wall, into the TV, you good to go. And it kept having an error on there. He said, "No, you got to connect it to the Wi-Fi, Daddy." I said, "What type of foolery is this? Wi-Fi? No." I said, "It's two cords. No, you got to hook everything up to a Wi-Fi now." You know what I'm saying? So me getting my kids in there, man, showing them something, and then also implementing the truth in there, so they getting it little by little the best way they can. You know what I'm saying? And then we do got some more little Mr. Charlie with my oldest son Trey Jizzle. We got some more of them things coming up, storytelling. So most high willing, we get it in, man.
Right, yes, yes, yeah, that little Mr. Charlie, yeah, that thing you had me cracking up. Yeah, you definitely doing your thing with that, man, and like you say, teaching the short leggers, man. The talents that they might have, man. That's all praise to the Most High for that. Definitely doing a great job out there. This is what brotherly love is supposed to be all about, man, and this is what we are here for. And that brings me to this question: what does Mr. Charlie likes to do besides just being on camera? What is the hobbies? What is the thing that Mr. Charlie likes to do, Aki?
First and foremost, Mr. Charlie, I'm about to say the most high. Mr. Charlie likes to chill and relax, If I didn't have to work, I wouldn't work. Or, if I had some land, I'd be on the land working on the land. chilling with family, hitting the scripts with the brews, fellowshipping, uh, just relaxing, staying low key. You know what I'm saying? Um, I gotta get back in that gym. It's been about 2 years since I've been out there in that gym. We're gonna go back out there. Anybody want to smoke on the basketball court? Just let me know. You know what I'm saying? If you think you can stop me, come prove thyself. Huh? Because I'm gonna study to show myself approved on the court. You understand me? uh, but man, just having fun, man, and just chilling and relaxing, man. And as always, sipping on my end, as everybody knows, Mr. Hen Dog and Dog. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Indeed, Doc. Yes, I already know what the business is, Doc, man. And yeah, like you say, man, just getting out there, man, being productive, man, being healthy. I mean, hey, I may be a skinny dude, but shoot, hey, I ain't been in the gym. I've been trying to go back out. I've been trying to do a little something here and there, and just getting that motivation, man. So I definitely get it, my brothers. Man, you definitely, has been doing some great things, man. Even behind the scenes, man, as you have helped me in so many different ways, man. And it's just a blessing to be able to see that, two brothers can come together, man, and just you being in your lane, I just with the, you know, comedy, being with your children, man. I mean, that shows a lot, man, especially for, us men, so I just want to congratulate you on that, my brother, because man, you definitely doing a good job, my brother. It's gonna bring me to the closing question right here. So, what type of dance do Mr. Charlie likes to do, and what it is that he likes to drink besides the handout on the feast day? Yes, sir.
Man, you didn't bring up the dance question. Uh, you never know with Mr. Charlie when it comes to the dancing. When it comes to dancing, I think I represent for the big fellas. You understand? We the 300-pound and up club around through this park. So you never know what type of dance Mr. Charlie might do. I'm gonna be winded when I get done, but you never know what type of thing I might do. Uh, Mr. Charlie loves some water, some H2O. My children decided to tell on me to their siblings that when she was on my floor meddling, she gonna say, "Oh, Daddy got trash under the bed," and I look, it's like 4 or 5 water bottles that got pushed up under the bed. So I'm always keeping some water next to the bed, at least about 3, 4. Uh, so and then also starting to get Morgan David. That Morgan David, that was my go-to drink when I got into the truth. With that Morgan David, that pomegranate wine. Yes, sir. And it's cheap too. I had pomegranate wine on deck, huh? The Hebrews thought I was the liquor store when they came over to the crib. Pomegranate wine or Uncle Earl, Uncle Earl Stevens. And you know about the Uncle Earl a lot? Uncle Earl, yes, sir. Vision of Hebrew put me on Uncle Earl. You know what I'm saying? Vision of Hebrew put me on Uncle Earl. Uncle Earl be slapping. Y'all watch out when y'all mess with Uncle Earl. 2 sips, you be sweating. But yeah, that's what Mr. Charlie and Abraham be sipping on and be dancing. So you never know, the next show that I may do may be another dance. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see.
Right. Yes, indeed. Like I think the first time I even heard of Morgan David was from Paisley Hebrew when he was on it. I'm still at it. sipping Morgan David out the bottle. I remember that, dog. Yeah, it was the early days right there. And for the closing question, like, what type of game or what type of experience when you give the younger brews coming up in this awakening and this truth, and what type of words of wisdom that Mr. Charlie would say or speak to the younger brews coming up in this thing as they're in their awakening at this time?
Man, I will always say first and foremost, no matter what you do, always give praise to the Most High Yah through His Son Yahshua Hamashiach. You know what I'm saying? Because without the Most High, ain't nothing possible. Don't nothing move. Don't nothing shake. Secondly, I say always remain humble, because there may be someone who watches you that you don't know that watches you, and if you are out here doing this type of work, this type of kingdom business, and you may turn away some heads from the truth. So always remain humble. Always stay encouraged. Don't be able to take corrective criticism. You know what I'm saying? Um, be able to take criticism and then move forward from that, and take that and study your craft. You know what I'm saying? So study your craft, keep the Most High first, be humble, and keep pushing.
Right, Khan, man, that's some words of wisdom right there, man. And that's something I'm also, taking into consideration myself as I'm starting on my journey. And like you said, I just remaining humble and walking in humility, brotherly love. That's what it's all about, man. And, just like what we doing now, man, giving the brothers their flowers right now, man, showing them some love right now while they here. Man, you've been out here, man, doing some beautiful things, man. And, you know, and I wanted to, extend out that olive branch to my brother as it was extended to me. And it's all praise to the Most High. And let everybody know where they can find you at, what platforms, and um, just kind of put your info out there. Yes, sir.
On Facebook, you can find me at Abraham Yisrael. Also on Facebook, you can find Mr. Charlie, Mr. Charlie. IG is Mr. Charlie _ Israel, I think. I keep forgetting it. And YouTube. YouTube is Mr. Charlie Israel with apostrophe EL at the end. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think actually I got a TikTok. I don't know my TikTok name, but I ain't on TikTok since they done banned it, and I ain't about to go through all them steps to get it back.
Right. Yes, indeed. I can understand that, my brother. Again, when like I said, brother, man, it was a pleasure, man. And we had to do it again. Had some technical difficulties earlier, but man, we gonna get through it, rock through it, man. It was a pleasure, man, to have you on, brother. And just wanted to salute you, brother, man. What you're doing, not only just with the Mr. Charlie, but what you're doing in the community, man. Like I say, the Naptown Brews, and what you're doing with the Short Leggers, man. And hey, I know I see you, so man, it's all praise to the Most High. And is there any last words, man, before we get about this thing?
No, I ain't got no last words, Lock, man. Just keep doing what you're doing, Hebrew. Keep on pushing, keep striving to survive it, huh? You know what I'm saying? Keep them laws, statutes, and commandments, and everything gonna fall in place, no matter what trials and tribulations hit you in the face. Yes, sir. Well, that's a bar, Ock. Put me in the studio, Mikello. Vision, Mike IL. Put me in the studio. That was a bar.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Mr. Charlie over there spitting them boys, man. We got to get that, get my brother that mic, man, so he can, drop some spiritual bombs on them out there, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And once again, brother, man, thank you for coming on, man. I pray everybody has a beautiful and blessed day, man. Thanks for being patient with us. We're working through it, man. The Most High got us. Man, till next time, it's your brother Chris here. This is Mr. Charlie right here. Hey, can we talk and not talk? Man, we out of here. Shalom, shalom. Yes, sir.